Show you off in the Lambos out on Collins. I be
Switzerland here, third away from the camera. European record of half marathon. So, let me break it down for you. The world record of 12.5 laps is equivalent to 3 times a mile in 4:02, and then another half lap at a pretty healthy clip. That in itself sounds astonishing. They need to run 60.5 per lap, and I'm not sure anybody here is going to do it. Whether or not Cheptegei's in the mood, we shall see.
He looks great, Tim. He's coming up to the bell. I think he's going to absolutely break this apart. He must do. He must have something left here. He looks too good. He looks too relaxed. He's away from the lights. He takes the bell now. The world record is on.
11:35 at the bell there at 59.9. He's covered his last 3 laps in almost exactly 3 minutes. He's matching stride for stride the closing pace of Ngeny, but he set up this world record because he went out through the first half of the race and more, much quicker than the Ethiopian 16 years ago. Down the back straight, 250 metres to run, history in the making. Julian Wunders there of Switzerland waving him on is being lapped now, and hardly surprising, great runners will be lapped by this man as he goes into the final 200 metres. Still looking strong, no panic, no sign of stress, not driving hard. He's got to hit the clock, hit the line in 12:37.35. Is he going to do it? Because he's tiring now. Down the home straight, surely it's going to be close. Watch the clock, 10 seconds to go. He's got about 50 metres to run, and he's still driving for the line. At last he grimaces and looks mortal. But there, 12:35.37. The world record has been broken by almost exactly 2 seconds. And he's still smiling. He's still in good shape. This fella, well, probably deserves the name Superman beside his own Joshua Cheptegei of Uganda, more than anybody in the history of distance running in the modern era. That was astonishing. I said before the race he needed to run 3 times a mile in 4:02 and then some change for that last half lap. Well, he's just run 3 times a mile in about 4:01. That is just hard to comprehend.
On the previous figures, he's specialised in lopping latter rounds. As the 3,000 field gets underway, again a very big Kenyan contingent here, and you can be sure there'll be pace-making for Komen. He'll want a pace of around 59 seconds per lap, I would thought, to set him up for any attempt at the world record, Steve.
Well, I'll take my hat off to him if he's even going for it here, because he just looked so tired in Berlin the other night, and the man is just churning it out. And again, he's slotted in there. He looks as though he certainly means business again. One thing in his favour, the wind, I was just looking at that red flag just at the start there, and the flag certainly has dropped, so the breeze has certainly dissipated from what it was earlier on. So it won't be too much of a problem for them in terms of going off hard, but this is a tough record. It's a really hard record to go for, and he has been churning out some hard races, and you just wonder where he's getting the energy from.
Guiding him home down the back straight, the world record surely hasn't got long to live now. 7:25, the figures he's aiming at. He goes through with half a lap left at 6:51. He's only got to cover this last 234 to get the world record, and he's moving at around 30-second pace. This is a staggering speed he's running at. Nuruddin Morsley is going to lose the world record here, barring disaster in the last 100 metres, and still he looks untroubled. Into the home straight, Daniel Komen of Kenya, 20 years old. He hasn't got a world record at an Olympic distance yet. He hasn't got one at an IAAF distance, but now he has. Look at the figures, 7:20.67, 59 seconds for that last circuit, and the world record has been broken by 4.5 seconds. He's held aloft by his teammates, and at last, the running he's produced in race after race in the recent weeks since the Olympics. Remember, he couldn't go to the Olympic Games, wasn't selected. That sort of running has been rewarded.
His last 200 was 28.3. He's now working hard. In Brussels, he was so close to that world 3,000 metre record. But this is more in his distance. This is more within his grasp. He really is starting to sprint down that back straight. The crowd on their feet. Hicham. He's still on. He's working hard. They're coming to use his arms. He's speeded up 27.4 that last 200. This is going to do it, I'm sure. Look at the time. We won under 4:47.88. Not any more to them. Out in the forlap. Here it comes. One of the world's greatest ever middle distance runners. It's getting closer and closer to another world record, maybe. He's going to smash it. But by how much? Almost 3 seconds. Unbelievable. A 55.19 last lap.
Of this mile race. There is also a $50,000 prize for anyone who establishes a world record. You just saw Kevin Sullivan of Canada in the yellow. He was jostled at the start line, and the former Canadian 1,500-meter champion is now running second last as the pack moves through the turn. He wears competitor number 65. Sullivan and Graham Hood staged a great battle in the Canadian Championships over 1,500 meters. And Sullivan indicated at the time that he did not plan to run in the Pan American Games, would instead race in Europe in preparation for the World Championship in Seville, Spain. A couple of pace setters out there leading the way for Hicham El Guerrouj.
So great to see an attempt on a record also being a race between two men. So often the world record challenger is out alone, having dropped the two pacemakers, but in this case we have a real race on our hands. Ngeny not giving way at all. This 20-year-old with the 3 fastest times in the world this year, not in any way humiliated by this great Moroccan runner, and sticks close to him coming off the turn with 100 meters to go. He's still there.
Ngeny trying to move in on Hicham El Guerrouj. He's closing. Watch the time. The world record 3:44.39. They race to the finish line. Hicham El Guerrouj is going to hang on. He got a world record. 3:43.12. As a matter of fact, both El Guerrouj and Ngeny went under the former world record time.
El Guerrouj is getting pulled, and that's important. The 20 just coming up hard there is Daniel Komen. Komen, the man that dominates 5 and 10 with the strength is coming through, but he's got a long, long way to put it back on El Guerrouj. El Guerrouj 2:33 at the bell. He needs a 54.4 last lap for the world record. 2:46.34, and that is under world record pace. Well, the world record has stood now for 4 years almost to Morsely. He really is stretching it out. He's getting faster and faster and faster down this home straight. The world record, 3:27.37. He's going to blitz it, I am sure he has! Well, the clock did not stop. But I saw 3:26 come up there. 3:26 is under the world record. My word, what a performance here. It was on the cards right from the word go.
Meters, and this promises to be a very special race indeed. Ngeny, the 21-year-old Kenyan who took the silver medal in the World Championships 1,500 meters behind El Guerrouj in this race. Now, he made a very, very close failed attempt at the World 1,000 meters record in Nice some 8 weeks ago, and he's going for it again. Here is Ngeny. The pace is very quick indeed. You can see Steve Holman and Diaz there towards the back of the field, really struggling to stay with his pace. Ngeny there leads. He's got company though, he's not on his own. Also going well there. Just looking. 800 meters, 1:44.62. He's well on schedule here, he's slightly quicker than in Nice. Now he needs a final 200 meters of around 27 seconds flat. And this is fabulous running from Ngeny. Comes into the straight now. Can he hang on? The clock ticking away, 2:5, 2:6, he's looking for 2:12.18. It's going to be very close indeed. Ngeny to the line, and he gets it. The world record of Sebastian Coe, Cheptegei's final world record, indeed the last world record of the British great golden era of middle distance running, has gone. 2:11.96 in the end, makes him a world record holder in his own right. Of course, in Rome a couple of months ago, broke the world record for the mile, but finished a stride behind Morsley. And that just confirms once more, Julian, what an incredibly quick track this is.
Plenty of noise before the start. Rudisha lopes away. Hicham, his countryman, goes quickly early on. And from the outside, Abu Bakabaki is going very quickly. Kaki it is. Trying to cross over in the first 100 metres or so in front, but he's got plenty of competition up near the lead. And Rudisha just sort of easing his way up there and saying, I'm going to command it.
Kaki, I think, tried to break up the rhythm of David there by going up to him, but David just lengthened his stride. Now this is it. It's a war of attrition in the 800 metres. David's leading them out. Behind him, Kaki is there. Then Aman, the other man that beat David last time. And Amos on the inside. Look at the way that David's striding compared to the others. He's so relaxed. Just look at the time as they go through the 400 metres.
It ticks up to 49.28. That's pretty quick. The world record is on here. Rudisha leads into the last lap. Can they catch him? Baki passed in second placing now. Is anyone going to be able to catch him? There's a bit of push and shove going on between the Ethiopian and Aman, but look at him let go down the back straight.
This is the world's greatest 800 metre ever, and he's piling it on. Aman is trying to catch him, but then he's just going further and further away. Beautiful stride, beautiful rhythm, and he looks as if he's going to be about 10 or 15 metres clear as they come into the home straight.
Amos gets to second. He's running on hard. Rudisha leads by 5 metres. Amos is raising a huge effort, but David Rudisha, his father has an Olympic silver medal. He's going to have Olympic gold. Is he going to get close to his own world record?
Yes, he's got it!
1:40.91. David Rudisha, that's the best way to win the Olympic Championship. Nobody's ever done it quicker.
Unbelievable! What a fantastic run! Gun to take world record. You don't get any better than that. 1:40.9. Well, I can't believe it.
Listen to the reaction in the stadium.
Wow, this man is truly unbelievable.
So who's going to succumb to the adrenaline first? Niekerik is running blind on the outside and he's set off really quickly. Karani James in hot pursuit. He's already up onto the shoulder of Matthew Hunson-Smith. And Merritt is tracking the Grenadian. The American, LaShawn Merritt, closing the gap on Karani James. And Niekerik still wide on the outside. These three are away and clear. Sandino's tried to come back into it on the inside. And LaShawn Merritt coming back at Karani James. But it's Niekerik leading at the moment. The South African now beginning to tire. Or is he? He's pulling away. It's an unbelievable victory by a huge margin. A century of history. And 43.03. I can't believe it. He has obliterated Michael Johnson's world record. It was destined to be one of the great races and one of the great days. We haven't even seen Usain Bolt yet, and this has ignited the stadium. Where did that performance come from? The world champion is the Olympic champion and the world record holder. It's a performance to set the hairs on the back of your neck tingling. We've never seen anything like it in an Olympic final. Incredible.
200-metre final. Away cleanly. Bolt has got a very good start indeed. Flies past Alonso Edward on the outside of him. Has had an excellent bend. Sean Crawford going well out in lane 8 as well. But it's all about Usain Bolt. 2 metres clear, 3 metres clear, 5 metres clear, and away he goes. He continues on his way towards another gold medal. Watch the clock this time. I can't believe it. A fantastic 5. 5 gold medals. 5 world records. 19.2, you've got to be kidding me.
He's meant to be tired. There's something about him which you just cannot tell, can you, until he's running. That has got to be the biggest winning margin we've ever seen. You know what? It's not 19.2. It's 19.19. There it is. It's been taken down even further. Maybe even he can't believe this.
First time I've seen that. Chambers in 1, Burns in 2, Bailey in 3, Bolt, the Olympic champion and world record holder, in 4, Gay, the defending champion, in 5, Powell, the fast man who usually fails to deliver, in 6, Patton in 7, Thompson in lane 8. Away first time, good start from Bolt. Bolt leading a moment and going away. Gay trying to go with him, and he's being dragged through to second place, but he's going to win it by 2 metres. 9.58. The world record's gone. That's more like it. Sub 9.6.